Hello friends, welcome back again. In this video we will recover RS-485 communication Fatek PLC with Delta VFDs. In previous video we already discussed about single VFD, how we can run by Fatek PLC RS-485 communication via in RTU mode. And in this video we will recover two VFDs, how we can run by Fatek PLC via RS-485 RTU mode. So let's get started. Our program is already, we see in previous video how we can design. I think so. If you like to be complete this understand, please see my previous video. After you understand about single drive, how we can run and how we can set the parameters. So now no need to complete explain, just we can start from here. Just we have to be add the data in our master table. This already we recovered. As per scene, you can see if we put 18 after our drive runs at the reverse command, and this you can see, this is the feedback we takes for at the R6 and R7. Two datas only we read. You can read more, but I read only just two. This is for R6. For this is the feedback of frequency. This is 1000 we write. If we type it here, for example 1500, it will be command shows 1500. This is the feedback of our frequency, and this is the feedback of our bus voltage. If you see in the drive, this is bus voltage. You can see in the VFD also, and here is in the PLC showing. So next we have to be add next data registers for the next VFD. Same VFD you are using, so no need to too much changes, just only VFD command address you have to be change. Length means, so we will start from R8 our next data register, R8 for command, and R9 we will use for frequency set, and R10 we will use for feedback. This is R8 and 9. These two data registers we will choose for. First one is for command, second one is for frequency set, and third one is for feedback. If you like to two feedbacks take or many other, you can more data choose, but I will choose just only 3, 8, 9 and 10. So we will just stop this one and we will go to the stop the PLC. Okay, and just go to our which table we created for Modbus master. This is, I name this test table I created, and we will open this one. As per scene, you can see this is, I will make it here. R4 is 4408193. From where we choose, you already know. But again, I will open the manual. Go to in my PDF files, and here you can see this is the Delta C2000 model, and also this is the VFD-B. This is the same model, same parameters. No need to any of the manual. When you choose same parameters, there is nothing any different. You can see there is the, if you same model choosing, same this data you have to be choose. This is H2000 is for what? This is your functions, stop, run, jog, reverse, forward, for change direction. This is all data. And in H2001, this is for your frequency setting. And here is the Modbus read write both. Sorry, this is only just for read. Yani this is for read write and this is for just only read, you know. We read of a frequency 2102 and this is the output frequency. This is 2103 and this is the bus voltage 2105. This two we will take no problem. This is 2103 and 2105 we will use in the program. So cancel this one and this we will use for same this all datas, nothing anything we will choose, just we have to be change the address of VFDs. R8 we have to be now define. So click it on add and just you have to be here write the R8 after your data register will be added. R8 we will choose for command address. What is the command address? Here this one you can make copy and paste here, for example 48193. So we have to be write it here 48193. We have to be choose this one first command address to the second VFD. But second VFD where you like to be changes, just only here you have to be change the address because of this addresses, this values we are write to second VFD. This is first VFD, this is the first VFD parameters and now we will write for second VFD. So we address gives in the VFD also 2 and here we will give also 2. If you have another brand also no problem, just only you have to be set this data, set these parameters according to the manufacturer advice or which numbers he gives, that numbers you have to be write it here. So this is ready. First our command address, click OK and your another data will be ready. And next one more data register you have to be choose. You can see here the slave address is now changed. This is the first VFD addresses and this is the second VFD addresses started. Same as you have to be choose here 2 and here you have to be choose which number you are using, R9. Write it here R9 and here this value we have to be choose 408194 8194 and click enter. And now your two commands are ready. Okay, and next one more data we will choose for feedback. You know R10 we are selected. First change the address, second R10 we have to be choose and feedback address is what 408452 408452. This is our frequency feedback and click enter and this is your R10. And one more if you need, no problem, you can add one more to R11 you can put and here you can data which choose. This is the fourth data 408454 4084 sorry 408454 right, and this is R11. Click OK and also click it here OK, and here you can in status page also you can take R11. After you will be take the feedback, these two datas R10 11 will the feedback of the second VFD and this two R8 and 9 will be, this is the second VFD command and frequency set parameters. So just download this program to the PLC and we will test the logic. Click it on, and now your VFD is parameters program is ready, and we have to be type it here. One is for stop command. We will open our also. I will stop this small, make this one small here, and this one also we will take it here. We will arrange this all, and here we will open our camera. In the top I will fit, no problem. Here you can see, and now we will test our logic. So let's go to our this monitoring page, and here we can see this is the first data's R4 we decided for first VFD command, and this is the R5 we decided for first VFD frequency set point, and this R6 we decided for this is the feedback of output frequency, and this is R7 same we decided for bus voltage of the VFD 1, and our next VFD second is started the data from R8. R8 is our command of the frequency. So now it's I type the 18, it's the now in reverse condition. As I change this value, for example in 34, and after enter you will be see here this go to in the reverse condition, and which this is R9 we decided for frequency set point. Now it's 0, for example 10 Hertz we will be right, and we have to be type 1000 and click enter. After you will be see 10 Hertz is ready at our VFD, and now also VFD feedback is continuously come back. This is 1000, and this is the bus voltages feedback coming from the VFD 2, and if you put it this one 1, after your VFD will be go to into stop mode. Focus it on this video, you can see now it's going to the stop mode. So this VFD I cannot I don't connect the other motor, I have just only one motor, so we can test only just with the one VFD. For example 18 I will be right, and this our VFD will be start monitoring. You can see it's now in goes to run, and this is in the forward condition running. And if we like to change this direction, we have to be change the this R4 put into 35. As I put in the 35, you will be see here it will be got red, because of this is going to reverse condition. Same as this will be separate, and this is now working at 10 Hertz. This cannot show, this screen is very white. So this, if we increase this frequency, here we for example 2000 type, you can see this is running at the 2000, and here is increased, but here is still 10. And if also here you like to be changed, you can type it here 1500 for example, it will be changed at the 15 Hertz. And this if you like to go back, for example 10 Hertz, you type it 1000, you will back get to this 1000 10 Hertz, and this is 15. This is separate all VFDs your will be how much VFDs you like to connect with one PLC, that's you can connect it up to 32 devices, more than addresses. Also already previous video explained how much addresses you can set in the VFD and in the PLC. Now it's our second VFD. You can change the address in the third VFD. Fourth, you have to be just only changes need to make in the, this is test Modbus master table, which we rename for test. If you like to change this one uh, table name, also go in the setup, and here also you can change the name of table. Okay, and this data which you like to be read, for example this I click it, you want to read data, you have to be click it on read. There is an option read, write, single write. You have to choose only read or write. If you like to be data write, you have to be choose write. If you like to be read data, you have to be choose read. And here you have to be put the slave station addresses. Okay, and here this one master data starting address which you are using, example for we are using this R11, and this data you have to be choose from the manufacturer manual which VFD you are using. This is for example C2000 manual. He decided 2101 is for this data's operation direction, forward run, this all you can choose. And this is the frequency command reading, this is the reading of output frequency, how much data you want to be read, you can all, this is the reading data, how many parameters you want to be used, this is in next data you can choose and you can read. And write only these things you have to be write. That K18 and 34 how it comes will be next video. I will tell you, explain you how we can choose this one. This is in the binary section, math section. If you're interested, no problem, I will tell you. So hope guys you will be understand about this one. If not understand anything, you can send me message through the comment section. I will give you feedback as soon as possible. So thanks for watching. I will meet you in the next lecture.